Ever wonder if there's like a super simple way to figure out how well you're aging?
Interesting question.
Turns out there is, and it might surprise you. We're going to deep dive into some fascinating research.
Ooh, research. Always fun.
Yeah, from the Mayo Clinic about how long you can stand on one leg.
Oh, wait, one leg.
That's right. It's a better indicator of how your body's aging than, like, strength
Huh.
or even how well you walk.
That's kind of wild. So balance is like a key player in how we age.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Because it's a really complex process, right?
It is. It is.
You have muscle strength involved, coordination,
Yeah.
even like your brain power, cognitive function.
And as we get older, all those things kind of decline naturally, which is
Yeah.
why this test is so revealing.
So researchers were curious.
Always curious, those researchers.
Yeah, they wanted to know what really impacts how our bodies age.
Mm-hmm.
So they had a bunch of people over 50 do all these different tests, like
Mhm.
walking, balance challenges,
Mhm.
even measure their grip and knee strength, like the whole lab coat thing.
Oh, I see. The whole 9 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
So how'd they measure balance? Seems tricky.
Well, they had these folks balancing on force plates.
Force plates. Fancy.
I know, right? And in like all these different ways, eyes open, eyes closed, both feet, and then just on their non-dominant leg.
Oh, so like the weaker leg.
Yeah. And get this, that test, standing on just that weaker leg,
Okay.
that gave them the most information about biological age.
The weaker leg reveals all, huh?
Right. It's so fascinating.
Yeah, it makes you think.
I never thought my weaker leg would like tell so much about my aging.
It's those unexpected connections.
Totally. So what exactly, I asked biological age, like why does it even matter?
Okay, great question. Chronological age is just, how many years you've been alive. Straightforward.
Yeah. But biological age, that's different. That's all about how well your body's actually working on the inside.
So like how old your body feels. Exactly. And they don't always match up, right? You can be young on paper, but your body might tell a different story.
Interesting.
And this balance test, it's kind of like a sneak peek into how fast your internal clock is ticking.
Whoa. So this is more than just, like, can you stand on one leg?
Way more. It's about what that balance or lack of it says about everything else going on.
So this study, it also found that grip and knee strength decline with age.
Yeah, no big surprise there.
Right. Not exactly breaking news, but there's some...
Always a but, right?
Uh-huh. Right. Here's where things get really interesting.
Okay, I'm listening.
You'd think strong legs are, like, the key to aging well, but get this.
Yeah.
Grip strength. Turns out it's a way better predictor
Really? Grip strength.
of how fast you're aging.
You're kidding.
I know. And they measured it with this device to see how much force people could squeeze with. And the results, crystal clear.
Okay, I gotta know, what did they find?
Grip strength declines faster than knee strength.
As we get older.
Yep. So that's a big deal.
Fascinating. Makes you want to go squeeze something just to check.
I know, right?
What about walking speed, though? Did they look at that?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
No big changes with age.
Huh. That's unexpected.
But here's the thing. They were walking at their normal pace.
Oh, okay, I see.
If they had to, like, push themselves and walk as fast as they could, who knows?
Right, totally different story.
Might have seen different results.
Oh.
So, okay, we've got balance, especially on that wonky leg.
Yeah.
And now, grip strength's looking pretty important. But what can we do about it? Can we actually improve these things?
Well, the good news is
Okay, good news is always welcome.
you don't need, like, fancy gym memberships or equipment.
So what's the secret?
The key, simple, use it or lose it. If you want to improve your balance, practice standing on one leg daily, even just for 30 seconds.
That sounds pretty doable, actually.
Right. It all adds up over time.
Makes you wonder, what if we've all been carrying around this little aging detector
This whole time.
and didn't even know it?
The human body is full of surprises.
Seriously. Big thanks for breaking this down.
Happy to do it. Aging is a fascinating topic.
It really is, and it's something we all experience.
It's part of life.
Well said. Stay tuned, everyone, because in part 2, we're going to dive into all the incredible feedback we got from you
Ooh, listener feedback. Always my favorite.
about the one-leg challenge and what you all discovered about balance and aging. You won't want to miss it.
Can't wait to hear what everyone had to say. So we talked about the science, the research.
All the nitty-gritty.
Exactly.
But now I'm excited for this part.
Me too. Always my favorite.
Let's hear from the listeners.
Yes. The people who actually took the challenge.
Remember, we asked you guys to try the one-leg test.
Put it to the test.
Exactly. And the responses.
Yeah, what did people say?
So fascinating. First of all, So many of you said
Uh,
that you'd never really thought much about balance before.
Huh. Interesting. You don't think about it till it's gone, right?
It's true, right?
Yeah.
Kind of take it for granted.
Like, when's the last time you thought, hey, my balance is great today?
Never right.
Right.
But then when it starts to go,
That's when it hits you.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's great that people are thinking about it now.
Right. Gotta be proactive, especially as we age.
Totally. And it's not about waiting for things to go wrong.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
It's about finding those small things you can do.
Those little habits, day to day.
Yeah, they can make a difference down the line.
It all adds up.
And speaking of those small things,
Okay.
so many of you shared
Yeah.
that you're already doing things
Yeah.
to improve your balance.
Oh, awesome. Like what?
People mentioned yoga, Tai Chi.
Classic balance booster.
I know, right?
Okay.
And some people said they just like stand on one leg while they brush their teeth.
Multitasking at its finest.
Right. Making it part of the routine.
Love that. Little
Yeah.
changes, big impact. That's what it's all about.
It really is. But okay, here's what really struck me.
Okay, I'm all ears.
The stories people shared about how balance challenges have actually like impacted their lives.
Makes it real, right? Not just an abstract concept.
Exactly. Some people were afraid of falling.
Understandably so.
Yeah. And others talked about how balance issues were like limiting them.
Like what they could do, where they could go.
Yeah, it's not just physical, is it?
Not at all.
It affects like your confidence, your social life.
Makes you hesitant to do things you used to enjoy.
Right. Like if you're worried about falling.
You're not going to go hiking or dancing or
Exactly. So it really brings us back to like the bigger picture.
the why behind all this.
Yeah. It's about understanding how balance and aging and overall health.
They're all connected, intertwined.
Right. And then we can like empower ourselves
Take control.
to age gracefully.
Independently.
Yes. So we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have the science, the personal stories.
And like, it's clear that this simple one-leg test,
It sparked something.
it really has.
Mhm.
Got people thinking, got people talking.
It's just exactly what we hoped for.
Always.
Yeah.
And it just proves, there's always more to learn.
About our bodies, how they change, how we age.
Exactly. So, ready for the final part of our deep dive?
Bring it on. What's next?
We're going to switch gears.
From thinking to doing.
Exactly. Practical tips
Actionable advice
for improving balance, maintaining grip strength.
so we can all age gracefully.
Stay tuned. Okay, so we've explored the science, we've heard from our listeners, but now
Now for the fun part.
let's get practical, right?
Right. Let's talk about what we can actually do.
To improve our balance and grip strength.
Because it's never too early or too late to start.
Exactly.
The great thing is you don't need some fancy gym
But-
or expensive equipment. There are exercises you can do right at home.
So let's start with balance. We know that practicing standing on one leg is key.
I guess, yeah.
So what are some tips? Like, how do we actually make this a part of our routine?
Well, first, find a safe spot, right?
Mm-hmm. Stable surface.
Exactly. You can hold onto a chair at first if you need to.
Okay, makes sense.
Then just lift one foot slightly off the ground
Okay,
and focus on staying balanced.
got it.
Try for 30 seconds on each leg.
30 seconds, okay.
And you can gradually increase that as you get stronger.
That's a good starting point. What about other exercises? Anything else we can do for balance?
Oh, absolutely. Yoga and Tai Chi are amazing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
They're great for balance and coordination.
Because of those slow, controlled movements, right?
Exactly.
Interesting. Even just walking heel to toe helps, right?
It does, yeah. Or standing on your tiptoes.
Simple stuff.
Simple but effective. It's all about those little things.
Okay, so that's balance. What about grip strength? Any tips for maintaining or even improving that?
Well, one easy way is to use a hand grip strengthener.
Oh, yeah, those things.
You can find them anywhere.
And how do those work?
Basically, you just squeeze them, right?
Okay,
Start with a resistance that feels comfortable,
Hmm.
and then, gradually challenge yourself.
makes sense.
Yeah,
I've also heard that, like, gardening can help with grip strength.
you're absolutely right. Or playing with clay, even,
Really?
yeah, anything that uses your hands and fingers.
Huh, interesting. So it sounds like it's never too late to start focusing on these things.
Never too late.
By adding these little exercises into our routines
We can take control.
and age gracefully, independently.
Exactly. It's like we've uncovered this hidden secret to aging well.
I love that. Yeah. Big thanks to our expert for all of these incredible insights.
My pleasure. Always happy to talk about this stuff.
I think we learned a lot today.
Me too. It's fascinating how much control we actually have.
And to all of you listening,
Mm-hmm.
keep exploring, keep learning, keep challenging yourselves.
Because aging,
yeah,
it's a natural part of life,
it is.
and we can embrace it.
With strength, vitality, curiosity.
Absolutely.
I love that. Until next time, stay balanced, stay strong, and keep on deep diving.